Styles are used to quickly and easily synchronize the formatting of elements that should appear the same anywhere they are located in a document. In addition to handling formatting, styles help us navigate our document, create a table of contents, and can be used to help create more meaningful headers and footers. Themes determine the formatting of each of our styles. First, we will look at how to use styles, then we will look at how to use a theme to format our document. We will look at how styles will help us with a table of contents, headers, and footers at a later date. To assign a style to any given text, we can do that under the Styles section on the Home tab within Word. Starting a new document, and we'll put our title at the top, and therefore we will assign the title style to our first line. We can click on our title style, give it a title, and then as soon as we hit enter, after we hit enter, it goes back to the normal style. We can give it a subtitle by clicking on the subtitle style. And again, hitting enter, we go back to our normal style. We can give it some random text. After that, we'll go into the first portion of our document information. And so therefore, we'll start out with a heading. We can have multiple levels of headings. So we'll start the body of our document out with a heading level 1. And just like after the title, when we hit enter, it goes back to our normal text. The normal text is intended to be used anywhere there's any just normal text. The normal text is intended to be used throughout most of our document. So almost all of our information, excluding headers, titles, anything that needs to be a quote, etc., should be within the normal style. We can add a second level heading after an introduction to our first section. Let's add a few more. At this point, let's look at how we can navigate our document using the headers that we've inserted. So if it's not already open, you can open the navigation pane by going under View, going down to the navigation pane and checking that under Show. Now if we look on the left hand side, we can see all of the headers that we have added up till now. And if we click on any given one, it will navigate to that heading. We can have up to 9 levels of headings in our document. Let's add a section break and then explore that. We can assign our style before or after we type our text. If we've already added our text, click in the paragraph that you want to assign a style to, and then click on the style that it should be given. Notice that as we get up in our heading levels, that when we use one at the highest, it automatically adds another level. And we can just continue to click on those ones until we get to our final level, which is level 9. Titles and headings are probably the most prevalent styles. But let's go back up into some of the text we added and explore a few of the others. Position your cursor inside of any paragraph, and then hover over any of the styles. It shows you what that will look like. In my opinion, the quote and the intense quote will be the ones that you'll want to use most often, other than your titles and heading styles. To demonstrate how to use a theme, I'm going to cut these 9 levels and move them up to the beginning. Just after this text that was underneath of our titles. Get rid of any extra lines that I caused. I'm going to zoom out a bit so you can see all 9 levels, plus the title a little bit more clearly. To assign our theme, let's go to the Design tab within Windows. And then let us first choose our overall theme, which is under the Document Formatting section, which is in this wide list of themes. And if we hover over any one of them, we can see generally how this theme is going to make our document look. The one that's currently assigned has a gray border around it. So if we start there at our default one and just move along as we go, we can see how formatting of our document is going to change. Click down, it brings up another row of them. Let's go back up, and I want to point out one specific one. We won't use that here, but in the future it might be useful to you. And that is this one that applies a numbered list to this. This one will be specifically helpful in technical documents. But for our purposes, I'm going to assign this one here, which is our basic stylish one. The next step is to use this drop down of collections of themes. And again, if we go through them, we can see what our document is going to look like any given one of these. So let's pick this one, for example. Let's say this looks mostly good to me, but I don't like the colors of it. So if I want to pick different colors, I can click on this colors drop down. This office one is the one that was chosen if we hadn't taken the second step under the groups of themes. And again, we can scroll through and see how any given one of them will change. Find one that you like and select that one. And now the final thing that we're going to be concerned about with changing is the fonts. So we can click on this, scroll down through, and find a font that we like. And again, as you go through, as you hover over one, you can see what they're going to look like. So let's pick this Times New Romans one here.